What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Work in Progress podcast. I'm Moss Bergeron, and today, guys, I'm joined by Destin, Carlos, and Sam. Guys, say what's up.
Hello.
Yeah, it's been a while since we recorded a podcast. This is episode 4 of
It's
our.
been not long enough. Not long enough.
Yeah, we all gave up after episode 3.
Whoa,
don't think
whoa.
Yeah,
Okay,
don't drag
wait,
us into this
No, wait,
shit.
no. I wouldn't say give up. I would say people have conflicting schedules, and things happen.
Yeah, and it took 6 months to get it aligned.
Yeah, the stars finally aligned.
Conflicting schedule, yeah. Aaron just couldn't say no.
Yeah, we actually had a lot of legal problems because Jake Paul started a new series called Work in Progress. So we were thinking about rebranding, but then we just basically canceled the podcast, and then we're like,
I kid you not, he's not lying. He actually messaged me one day. One night, I think I was coming home from school one night, and he's like, "Yo, bro, we have to cancel Work in Progress." I'm like, "What are you talking about? Podcast is already dead, so I don't know why you're bringing it up to me."
I ignored his message.
Tells me that the work Jake Paul. Then I'm like, oh, okay, interesting, I guess.
Was it like death threats or whatever?
yeah, this was probably 3 months after we stopped recording. I was like, yeah, we got to cancel the podcast, and they're like,
Yeah,
we
that's
still
the
do it.
reason we have to get.
We still do this
that's-
podcast. No, but yeah, we were just talking one day, or no, I brought it up we should just start back the podcast.
Actually, to be fair, didn't we have an episode recorded? We just couldn't upload it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that was
Yeah.
it was our
the
last
one where
episode.
We had a guest.
Yeah, we had our first guest, and we couldn't use that because the whole episode was just crazy.
It's just it's like 30 minutes talking about school, and it's like,
yeah, it wouldn't have been a good podcast.
Who doesn't enjoy that?
okay, but if you listen to it, actually, I was listening to it because I was gonna edit it,
Mm-hmm.
but I was like, nah, I can't, I really can't. This
This
is so
is
bad.
actually boring.
We do boring stuff already. We really post bad and boring stuff already.
Hmm
This is below that. Like, we have to show that at least we have standards, you know?
Yeah, and after that, we just were like, do we still want to do this podcast? And I don't remember the last time we uploaded, but it was I think it was last summer we uploaded again, or last time we uploaded.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, everything's been crazy since then. We don't have a plan for this podcast, to be honest. We're just you would think after 6 months you would come back with a plan, but we're just winging it again, and
Yeah.
hopefully in editing we'll make it sound like we know what we're doing, but we're just telling you all this now. Nothing's changed. So I don't cuz we've talked about all of our high school experiences in the past 3 episodes.
And no one wants to hear any of that anymore.
Yeah. Yo, our podcast episodes were they actually started off pretty strong, and then over time it just we
Wasn't
kept
our best episode, the second one. That's the one nobody watched.
no our first episode was our best one. Oh wait.
Was it?
No,
Yeah,
yeah.
I think it was our second one. And
Yeah, the
nobody watched.
second, yeah, the first one got close to 100 views, and then the second one got 60 views, and then the third episode got 30 views. So this one's probably gonna get 2 views. So, you know,
Yeah,
Pretty
one being
impressive.
yours.
yeah. Well, since we last recorded, me and Destin stopped doing YouTube. Basically,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just too much work, you know.
yeah, that's facts. Especially me putting out a trash video every week for 2 years.
Yeah, and you finally stopped Moss. Yeah, can I get a round of applause for finally canceling Moss Mondays, man? Oh my god, no offense, Aaron, but holy moly.
I was
that
yo.
was-
I'm not gonna lie. For the last, I don't know, probably half. No, not half. I won't say. Probably the last 30 episodes. I was miserable the whole time making those videos.
Yeah, I know. I would text you and I'm like, yo, do you got your video ready? It's like, oh crap, you're back.
Your ideas are so bad.
Yeah.
You didn't have any ideas.
I would just
Yeah.
wing them all the time. Cause
It's because
I felt
you're
because I locked myself down to that schedule. I didn't have time to properly make a video or plan it out. I guess when I heard people say don't lock your down to a schedule, I was like, yeah, that's stupid. The schedule is good for you. But then I did it, and now I understand why.
Well, I think a schedule is good for you. I just think you can't handle your own schedule.
Yeah, exactly. So
So
you're
you're bringing
like,
back Moss
oh,
Mondays?
no, dude.
I mean,
Revamped.
I might bring it back in the future, but not anytime soon.
If you're gonna bring it back, but be better.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring it back. I don't know, like it's like, if I ever make it big on YouTube, I'll bring it back as like a talk show or something.
Okay.
Or I don't know. I don't know. It's just like a weekly kind of show. Like originally, what I wanted it to be was kind of like a YouTube version of SNL, but I don't know if that would work because like nobody does like no one wants to watch like sketch comedy nowadays.
Yeah, dude. It's Oh, I'm sorry.
That's my reaction.
Isn't there a
Watch
YouTube channel that
these
does skits?
I mean, half of these
Sketches
channels that used to
now?
do skits, like they stopped doing skits and they're all on vlogs now.
Yeah, vlogs took over.
I know. I mean, it's cool. Vlogs are cool, but then it's I don't know. I used to find them entertaining when I was
Well,
younger.
even then, they're still kind of cringe.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, here's the thing with vlogs. I feel like vlogs can really bore. I think vlogs it takes a lot.
Yeah, you have to have
editing
like
to do.
a really like fun life
Yeah,
to do like
You
a
have
vlog.
to. You also have to have good editing. Cause
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I don't want to sit down and watch some guy have a better life than me. Like if it's just like all right, doing grocery shopping or
Yeah.
do just like here just chilling on my couch.
Yeah. I think Casey Neistat, he really like changed up like vlogging. If it wasn't for him, vlogging would have been so much easier. But he just had to like take it to the next level.
What did he do?
No, cause like he just like when he started vlogging, he just like he introduced so many like all these like cinematic shots, like all these like different like he like I don't know, he kind of like revolutionized it. Cause like originally it was just like recording your life, and then he came, and then it's just like doing like fun stuff, crazy, traveling the world, and that's what people want to see nowadays. Like
Is
nobody
that what
wants
they
to.
want to see? Is that what you guys want to see?
Well,
People traveling the world, people having a better life than you? I don't think so.
well, that's what people
No,
on
kind of
YouTube.
misimpressed.
But nah, you know what the real moneymaker on YouTube is?
Will Smith.
Kids shows.
Uh.
Like that. You see that what's his name? That toy review kid.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah.
little kid.
Oh,
Yeah.
It was like
Was-
Ryan's toys. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah. So I think like Ryan Toys review. He got nominated for like a
For
Kids
like
Choice
number
Awards,
one. Oh,
and I was
isn't
like,
he like number one?
I-
Which YouTuber?
I
like,
think
the
yeah, I
most
think he's like the highest like paid YouTuber.
Yeah.
That's like
Parents are.
man. I remember. Well, yeah, true. I mean, like, I guess that's the whole like controversy that was going on with all these like parents like exploiting their kids. But I mean, I guess with him,
Like-
he's benefiting from it. So I guess it's not really exploitation. Is it exploitation still? I
Well,
don't-
he's just playing with toys.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, he gets to have a childhood and he gets to go to college. in
And
the
to be fair,
future.
he cannot do this forever.
I mean,
Mhm.
he can.
Yeah, exactly.
going to
Just
grow up.
imagine an 18-year-old playing with toy cars.
I
It
mean,
doesn't
hey,
have the same effect.
it might have a better effect. Let's be honest. So some little guy, some 18-year-old be like, "Hey guys, welcome back to my Twitch review channel. Here we have the Thomas the Tank Engine, the latest model."
But he'll probably end up working for like one of these companies or getting hired to like just do like reviews for them.
Probably will.
Yeah.
Just
Because like I know there's like a lot of like people who do like those like toy reviews stuff, and it's like it's kind of like crazy. Like people would watch someone play with toys, but I guess that's like the same thing as like watching someone else play like sports on TV. I don't know.
Do you guys like watching sports?
I mean, just
Sometimes.
football and UFC for me.
I watch basketball sometimes,
Mm.
but it gets kind of boring and
Yeah.
repetitive.
Yeah.
The house school.
It's all right. I made Dean's List.
Oh wow.
Oh, nice.
I also got into an honor society.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
you too.
Wow.
I had to pay like $60 for it though.
What are the benefits
Oh, so you got
for
scammed.
joining?
It looks good in your resume.
Okay, besides
And
that.
when you graduate, you get a special pin.
A pin?
Wow, dude.
A pin and something else. I don't remember, but it's pretty cool. I think if you get invited to it, I think it's a good idea to. I think you should join it.
Mm.
It does show like you worked for it with like your grades and everything, and it looks really good in your resume.
Yeah. I guess, yeah. That's true. That's true.
Well, congratulations. Oh, Carlos, you're about to join the 20 club.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
Oh yeah. In like 10 days, right?
Yeah, it is 10 days.
That's
Do you
crazy.
feel old yet?
I feel old a long time ago. Did my bones crack? Hard. They crack heavy, man. My shoulder pops and it
Really?
hurts like crazy.
Oh
my God.
man.
Yeah.
How's 20 treating you?
Oh, for
Any of the two?
For me, I don't know. It's just crazy to think, like the other like it just goes over my head sometimes, and then I just be like thinking like, oh, I'm 20 now. Cause like,
Does it really matter? Does it make a difference?
I mean, 20. This is like that age where it's like you're in like you're in limbo because like you're an adult, but like you're not 21. Like when you're 21, that's when you become like an adult. But
Adult, no, like mentally or
no, I mean like
legally.
like legally,
Legally,
legally.
for the entire government,
Yeah,
where I can go to like a bar, not like that I want to,
yeah.
but just
You have the
have
option
that
to.
ability.
Yeah. Like 20 is cool, but it's just like you just 2 decades. I mean, that's pretty cool to think about. You've been alive for like 2 whole decades.
Yeah, I remember the past 20 years.
Yeah, I remember like 10 of it. No, no, probably like I don't know. I think up and like I, I remember.
Like 9/11.
I mean, I was like
What?
I was 2 when that happened.
Yeah.
I don't think any of us could like remember that.
Well, we're almost 3.
Were we? Oh, I mean, yeah, 2.5. Yeah, I think I remember stuff from like 4, like after I turned 4 and on.
Hmm.
I think the only thing I remember from like my younger days was just probably like just like Power Rangers. But like I don't remember anything else from then. Yo, speaking of Power Rangers, yo, that's like one of my highest viewed videos on my channel now.
You brought in a lot of like the children viewers.
I don't even think it's children that like understood what was happening about the video I made. It's all the hardcore fans. Cause like they were talking about like how the franchise like as a brand was like a dead brand, and then I just saw like I was like, there's no way it could be a dead brand with everything that's gone through over the past like couple years. So I just like let me just make a video just for like to talk about it, and then it did way better than I expected it to do.
Yeah, I don't know why. Who are these people? Who are these dedicated Power Rangers? Like,
Well, it's all like
God bless you. Like,
it's all the cosplayers and all the like the fan filmmakers and thing. I think because like those are like those people who actually like put in like the fan films are actually like pretty good because like they're making whole new stories for it.
speaking of films, Aladdin.
Oh, I haven't watched. Wait, when does it come out?
I don't know, but trailer.
Oh yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did the first trailer for it like last year, and that looked pretty cool. But then this one came out, and I'm like, I don't know anymore. I mean, I'm still pretty hyped because it's Aladdin. Because like as a brown guy, that's pretty cool. But
Okay.
I don't know if I'm gonna watch it though.
I want to see Will Smith.
Yeah,
Not because he's playing Genie, but
because it's
who
Will
doesn't
Smith.
love Will Smith?
Yeah.
He doesn't love Will Smith. But like, I don't know, Genie, Will Smith. I don't know. He might do a good job,
Yeah, it's Will
And
Smith. He's
I
gonna
hope
do good, but I think it's the whole
and I hope that's like the way the CG.
I hope it
I
just I
really
hope
hope
it looks better on. I just
Yeah.
hope it came off bad over the trailer.
Honestly, that did not look like a Genie. It's like they painted Will Smith blue.
Yeah.
It's just blue Will Smith
Yeah,
with like bigger ears.
yeah,
What is he rub a lantern? No, it's not a lantern. What is it? It's
yeah. Lamp.
a lamp. It's a lamp.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, back in those days, that's what they called lamps.
he rubs a lantern.
Just imagine like rubbing a lamp and the blue Will Smith comes out. Not a
Yeah,
Genie.
yikes.
Blue
I'm gonna
Will
tell him to
Smith.
go back in.
Papa Smurf comes out.
No. You guys heard Kevin Hart is gonna be playing what's his name, Mushu in the Mulan movie? Is it Mushu?
What?
The small dragon in Mulan?
Oh yeah, Musho.
Yeah. Kevin Hart is gonna be voicing him.
Oh man, I mean, Kevin Hart as Musho. I can actually see that.
Yeah. I like Kevin Hart. I know a lot of people don't like him, but I find him funny.
I feel like he's doing too. I feel like he's doing too much.
Yeah.
Like he's becoming. I don't know. Like I think he's funny, but I think he's doing so much that he's no longer being funny. Like I'm getting too used to Kevin.
'Cause I think with him is that in his movies, his characters are basically all the same.
They're all the same.
Yeah. He plays like as
Adam Sandler,
in that one movie. What was it with The Rock?
Jumanji.
No, the other one. Where they were in high school.
Central
So, yeah,
Intelligence?
Central Intelligence. He was playing,
He was playing a guy. Some that wasn't Kevin Hart. Well, actually,
wait, what? In Jumanji? In Jumanji, yeah, it's
No.
like in
No,
Jumanji
see-
and in Central Intelligence, he was basically
Central
playing the
Intelligence, okay,
same character.
I can't tell if that's good acting or just not even acting.
I mean, I feel like
Like,
they.
are you that good that you don't gotta act, or? But I mean, obviously they're recruiting him for that position.
Yeah, but I think that's the
So-
thing. Like they're all just like casting him as like the same character.
They're casting him as Kevin Hart.
Yeah. Well,
Mhm.
yeah. But I heard like one movie he did with the recent one. I think it was a serious movie with what's his name, with the guy who from is it Bryan Cranston?
What was it about?
Oh, it's like he has to help like Bryan Cranston. He's
Oh!
like
Oh, I'm just gonna cheat.
Is
the
it-
upside? The upside?
I think so. I think that's what it was. Where he's like an aide to Bryan, like
Yeah,
the
the
guy.
upside.
Yeah.
You know something interesting?
What?
My school premiered that movie,
Really?
and Kevin Hart was here.
And you didn't go?
I didn't know about it.
Oh, wow. You don't get
Yeah.
emails from the school?
I probably saw it, but like
Mhm.
I just skimmed
Get
over
a
it.
register.
I skimmed over it.
Yeah.
But my boss came in. He was like, so he was talking about how Kevin Hart was here. I was like, yo, what?
Would you actually have gone to like go see him?
Hell yeah!
Yeah, it's Kevin
Oh.
Hart.
I get that, and I get to watch the movie.
Oh, true.
Oh, okay. Yeah, free movie.
Yeah.
See, I don't know if I care about Kevin Hart that much to like waste my time.
To be fair, yeah. You know who I do want to meet? That one celebrity.
Who?
Probably Conan.
Really?
Conan.
Yeah.
Why?
Conan O'Brien. I love Conan. I think he's really funny.
You know, not like me agreeing, but
He
for
has
me
a-
to
he has a better
visualize that you like him, sure.
Like, if you run into him on the street, then you would like. That's the kind of meat you want to meet.
Like, I guess
So
there's
what
like.
kind- you just said.
Wait, what?
Boys.
What?
It's like, is that type of meat you want to meet?
Oh.
You said something like that.
No, I meant is like that's like the way you want to meet him, like on the street, or like would you like actually go to like a place?
This show.
Yeah, would you go to like a meet and greet?
When I go to meet and greet, no, I would never do meet and greet.
For,
Don't get
for-
me wrong,
For anyone?
but I would never do that. It's just so many people there,
Yeah.
and it's
Mhm.
like the person's like is like overwhelmed with so many people.
Yeah.
And they're like, okay, they just want to get over with. You
Yeah,
know?
they're
Like
just-
as much as they say like, oh, I love meeting you all, but
Mhm.
in their head they're like, please end.
Yeah.
Oh, there's another guy. It's like, nah, I can't do that.
I mean,
Maybe,
I
like-
would go to a Comic-Con to like meet a couple people, but only if they're there, like they rarely come around, and I only have that one chance to meet them. Then I'll probably go. I don't know who I would actually like go with to meet and greet. I don't know if there's anybody. Maybe like the Undertaker or something. I don't know, but there's not much people who I would like go out of my way to like meet.
Yeah. Would you just meet, or just want to meet in general?
Just like run into them on the street.
Yeah.
Probably Casey Neistat.
Really? Wait, really?
Well, I mean, like he lives in New York, and oh wait,
Yeah, yo, mad people be living in New York, and I'm like, yo,
yeah, like how we never like Keanu Reeves. He takes the subway every day. How have I not
Yeah.
run into him like once?
What
I
train
take
did
the
you, what
subway.
train did you take?
I don't know.
Okay, that's how we haven't run into him.
It's probably I don't know. I mean, like there's so many trains. Yeah,
I take like 4 trains a day, so I feel like I should run into people.
yeah. And it's just like
I stare at people too, you know?
Okay.
Yeah, no, alright, hear me out.
Okay.
Say like that's a criminal or something, you gotta like remember their face. Also, I'm like bored on the train, I'm underground, I have no like cell
Oh,
service, so
yeah.
I can't play like Clash Royale.
Mhm.
It's like, oh,
you still play? You still play Clash?
yeah.
I don't.
I haven't.
And honestly, it's good for myself.
I haven't played
No,
since high
it's
school.
mad easy, man. I finally got up to 4K.
Didn't they make a new game? Brawl Stars.
Yeah.
Was that Supercell?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brawl Star. Yeah, it's Brawl Stars. Oh my gosh, I keep seeing this ad and I hate it. I hate it so much. I'm so tired of this ad, dude.
I actually don't see it.
Yeah, I haven't seen it either.
You don't? Oh my gosh, I hate
I mean,
it.
I guess it's just good for myself.
This is stupid, like cactus guy.
Oh yeah, and then he's like smiling, and then he has like the cactus grenade.
Yeah.
Ding.
This guy with red hair saying, "What's going on?" Oh.
Yeah, I think ads make me hate things more.
The other thing, I don't typically mind ads because I feel like some ads are pretty cool. You know, it's like, oh, like I'll sit and watch the ad. If it's like a movie trailer, I'll watch it. Or it's like interesting, I'll watch it. But when it's like stupid like Raw Stars with every single video, it's like
I heard that the Momo challenge came back.
the what?
Oh yeah, that was like so weird. Like
The what?
the Momo challenge.
Dude, there were like people killing themselves.
Oh,
It's
what
just
the hell
like
is this?
you're so
Oh,
dumb.
Momo, I remember
I
this.
think that was like wasn't it like a hoax? I was watching it and like I didn't know that it was back until Philip DeFranco did like it was in one of his videos, and I was like, yo, what, like, why is this back, and like why are people like so freaked out over it?
Hmm.
Survival of the fittest, I suppose.
No, but like even
I
like
don't
people were like looking up like actual like they were looking for the video and they couldn't find anything, so it was like people were just saying it was like a big thing again, but it was just a
For
hoax.
nothing. And then like you go on Facebook and I'm like, all your friends that like have kids, they're all like posting like
Yeah,
warnings and
Yeah,
just, like,
my
oh
mom
God.
my mom was actually just like really like just like freaking out over it. I had to show her the video that it was a hoax, and she's
Dude,
Yeah,
just
my
like,
mom,
showed-
told me
my mom-
too, and I was like, Mom, I have no idea what you're talking
Yeah.
about.
My mom showed it to me. I actually bust out laughing. I couldn't hold it in.
It's just
It's
serious.
so
I mean,
stupid.
like we're joking about it, but we know there are kids out there that actually do
yeah,
this crap.
it's like what
uh,
that challenge from like last year, was it last year, that whale challenge or something?
that blue whale. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
about to say it. The whale,
The fuck is the blue whale?
the whale challenge.
Yeah, what is that?
It's
Look,
like
I've never heard of
it's
that.
like there is like this game that you're playing, and in the end you're like I think it's like you're accidentally like
the blue
kill
whale
yourself or
challenge.
something. You accidentally like
It's like kill somebody or like kill a family or kill yourself, or like someone's gonna come after you.
You type in blue whale challenge in Google and it the suicide prevention lifeline website.
Oh
comes
yeah,
up.
because
oh yeah,
was a
because the
serious
suicide
thing.
it was a
People actually
suicide game.
did it. But it was like in the UK though, so
Oh really?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter.
Do you guys remember the?
No,
I
it,
mean,
it
did
started
spread
in
here.
Russia. Started
Russia.
in
Oh, Russia.
Yeah.
Russia, Ukraine, India, and then the United States.
Wait, I thought Russians just drink. They should have been fine.
I didn't think they lied about the blue whale.
Oh, did you hear about that?
So stupid, dog.
I mean, it is still.
There's those animals that people think are extinct, and then you're like, oh, I just saw the animal, and then you're like, I guess it's not extinct anymore.
Wait,
Don't you
what-
think that's kind of odd?
Wait, what?
I mean, like
It's like people
those rare sightings of animal. Wait. Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's like you think something's extinct. You're like, oh, guess I was wrong.
Oh, yeah.
Whoops.
Yeah.
You guys heard that
Like-
the giraffes are going extinct?
No.
What?
I forgot where I read it, but it was just like it came out like it was an article and it just came out of nowhere that like 30% like within the past there's on like within the past I don't know this was like a long time ago I read it. It was like a couple months ago, but
Mhm.
it said like since like I think last century within the last century, like a big portion of like the giraffe population has like gone down, and I was
Weird.
yeah I was like that's like I don't think anyone saw that coming. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like,
What are they dying from?
yeah, I think it's hunting. Poachers.
Who hunts
Who the hell's-
giraffe?
Wait, who's hunting a giraffe? Are giraffes endangered?
People hunt everything, yeah.
It's like, let me sell this long
Oh,
neck.
critically endangered.
Yeah, that's
What?
crazy. That came
Oh,
out of
what?
nowhere.
How many black giraffes are there in the world?
Wait, you said black?
Yeah, that's exactly what I said.
Hmm.
Jeez, what the heck?
I've never seen a black giraffe.
Giraffes going
don't know.
extinct.
There. Oh,
think
okay.
it's
The Giraffe Conservation Foundation, it says that giraffe numbers in Africa have plummeted by
Right,
a staggering 40% over the last 30 years. We estimate today that there are fewer than 100,000 giraffe remaining in all of Africa.
That's
That's.
crazy.
Well, I don't think
Didn't
anybody.
didn't that rhino go extinct?
Yeah, the white rhino.
The black rhino.
Wait, was it black rhino?
The black rhino. Yeah.
Was it the black rhino?
Wasn't it the white rhino?
I'm pretty
white
sure
rhino
it's
would
the
never go extinct.
black rhinos.
The black one would.
Let me
Yeah, it
Google
is,
this
it is
shit.
a black rhino.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
You ever see a giraffe like in person?
No.
No, only in the
No.
zoo.
Yeah.
I'm afraid I haven't been to Africa recently.
Oh
No.
wait, no, wait.
Yeah. If you go to Six Flags and go on like that
Oh,
stupid
wait,
like
it's not
animal
extinct.
whatever.
Wait, what's not extinct?
The black rhinos, their population is increasing.
Isn't
now.
the white rhino?
No, the white rhino
Yeah,
was
because
near threatened.
there's an actual law protecting animals.
Nobody cares about lots.
Did you guys see that PETA like disrespected Steve
Yeah, screw
Irwin
PETA.
on his birthday, yo. That was
Screw
just
them.
like that was like the one thing that like brought the whole world together for like just to take down PETA that one day. Cause I saw this meme and it had me dying. It was like
Wh-
you know the
When will PETA understand that no one cares?
huh?
Like honestly, after all these years, do they not understand that nobody cares?
I feel like PETA has like ruined like they have like a lot like they ruined a lot of like good stances just because it's PETA.
But do
That's-
they ruin stances? Because I don't think anyone cares about their opinions.
Well, no,
I
I
don't
mean,
think
like
yeah.
they have a lot of like valid points, but just because it's
They do?
PETA, that's like I mean, like well, not like a lot of them, but like they used to be before they went crazy. Like they were mostly about like weren't they just like saving like protection of like endangered animals?
Yeah.
And then they just went crazy, just like don't eat animals, just like animals are friends. Don't use animal offensive language and stuff.
Oh, I hate when
Animal
they say that.
offensive language.
I was like I lost it
Wait,
when I
what's
saw
a,
it. I
what's
was
what's a term like that?
instead of
That's
killing two birds with
super
one
weird.
stone, it's like feed two birds with one bread or something. There was like a whole actual tweet like of list
That
of
makes no sense.
I hate when they say animals are friends. Like name an animal you're friend with.
yeah.
Birds.
A tiger sees you. He's fucking going. You dude. You're dead.
You heard about the story of that guy who was hiking and he got attacked by a
Yeah.
mountain lion and he killed it with his like
Oh yeah, he beat it up.
yeah. And people are like people are mad at him for that.
What?
Yeah, people are mad at him for
Oh,
killing the
fight him.
animal.
People
my
are
fault.
people
Now-
are too soft.
Well,
It's not like he was trying to survive or anything.
I think it was because like they were saying, "Oh, you're going in its habitat and you're walking in, just kill it." What if someone goes into your house and just kills you?
Oh my
That's what
bad.
they were
Damn,
saying.
Put my
what a
safeties
shame,
on.
I guess. I guess I die, huh? Like honestly, what? That man just killed a lion,
Yeah.
a mountain lion, with what?
Guess I'll just die.
I think he had a knife, or was it bare hands or something?
I think he
Dude.
had a knife maybe.
You really want to talk crap about the guy who just killed the lion with his bare hands?
Yeah, but it was a baby mountain lion too. So that's why people
Was
are
it
like,
baby?
well, just recently it came out saying it was a baby mountain lion, but
Well,
still,
that baby was tripping then.
it's so like lions grow big, so it's like you don't know what's a baby. You're getting attacked. You're not paying attention what's a baby and what's not. If someone like something attacks you,
It's over 100 pounds.
exactly.
Trevor kills mountain lion with bare hands after it attacks.
Some short kid attacks me. You best believe I'm beating them up.
Mm. Especially all these IS kids.
Oh my god, this guy does not look like the kind of guy to kill a lion.
I don't think he killed it.
He
Did
did.
Oh, he did?
No, he
Yeah,
did. He
yeah.
did.
yeah.
That's
Okay.
why people are pissed off.
I thought he
If
just
he
like
if he just
beat it up.
injured it, I think the backlash would be less
Wait.
crazy. But
I think it was
Listen to this.
he was walking his
Wait.
dog and
Aaron, shut up for a second.
okay, yeah.
I ended up hearing some pine needles rustle, a stick break, and I turned around and was pretty bummed out to see a mountain lion chasing after me.
wait, he was bummed out. What was he expecting? Fucking giant boulder?
Like, oh man, a lion. Alright, easy, I guess.
Like how did he say it just like that? It's just chasing after you. Like what?
He's like, I was bummed out.
I was
Oh,
bummed
time
out.
to clap some cheeks.
It wasn't the worthy opponent.
It's supposed to snow like crazy tonight.
He suffocated the
Yeah,
animal while
There's
defending
no
himself.
public.
Oh wait, he just like
Holy shit, he
suffocated it.
suffocated.
He
Dude,
straight up
he,
suffocated
dude, he
it.
straight up put it in
What?
a headlock.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yo.
actually.
Wait. He's survived by hitting the cat with the rock and then choking it to death.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
that cat's a pussy, dude.
Can we this in the podcast?
What?
Undertaker podcast.
Wait, what'd you
Can we get this guy with the podcast?
say? Imagine.
It's like, yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah, let's invite him. He seems very interesting.
Yeah. So you
The fact that he got bummed out that he had to fight a mountain lion is actually kind of interesting.
Adult mountain
Figure
lions
story.
can grow up to 8 feet long and weigh 150 pounds. People who have suffered an attack from one have said it feels something like getting hit by a bus.
Oh my god.
I guess he's the new
I think
Lance Armstrong minus
was-
the steroids.
It was like a juvenile lion.
Yeah.
As a
Yeah.
juvenile, the animal involved in Monday's incident was likely half the size or smaller.
but still that's like crazy.
Dude, this man literally choked out the lion.
Yeah, he put it in a chokehold.
He went straight UFC on it.
Mhm.
Only way that would have been better is if the article said he RKO'd the fucking mountain lion.
Go out into the street, find like a bodega cat or something, and just like have a fight with it.
No,
Be like, yeah.
Dude,
you
the
this-
fucking
I was
squirrels are
attacked by a
mean.
cat. I was in fear of my life. I had to put it in. I had to pile drive it straight to like.
At the curb stop.
At the curb.
Yet you're pretty bummed out.
Man, I was so
pretty
sad.
much- pretty bummed that it was just a cat.
It was this
you
cat.
know?
It was just
And
running towards me. I
a
don't.
new
It
foe
probably
has appeared.
it probably had rabies. I don't know. I had to protect myself. So the only reasonable explanation too, instead of just kicking it away, I had to attack it. I had to fight back.
Mhm.
A new foe has appeared.
And then like it's gonna be like a recording. Like I know in the recording it looks like the cat's trying to run away from me, but it's not.
No.
I'm
Like-
totally not chasing after it.
Yeah, that video is actually in rewind. It was actually chasing after me.
It was trying to find new strategies for like high ground because I heard that was pretty good.
Yep.
Yeah, high ground Anakin.
Like I don't know how. I just ended up had a rock in my hand out of nowhere and just launched it at it.
Can you imagine curb stopping a cat and saying you're attacked?
Oh, that would be imagine.
I
That
mean,
would
I
be-
can't.
that
I
would be-
can't imagine doing that. I love kids.
This curb straight up curb stopping a little cat.
Watch we're joking about it on all these just like all these animal rights activists just find this podcast.
Yo, Peter, you hear us? Curb stopping cats now.
Alright,
I
chill,
know.
chill, chill.
Watch our videos.
Yeah,
Give
watch out
us,
for the RKO.
like and subscribe for more content like this.
I get this guy for curb stopping cats.
No, mate. Is that the new
Make
name
it
of
a
the
t-shirt.
podcast? That's the new name of the podcast? The Cat Curb Stompers?
Yes.
Aaron,
Oh no.
and make it into a shirt. That's a
A merch? That's gonna be our first merch. Alright, someone remember this in like 10 months when we have like an audience?
curb stopping cats.
We think everyone would have our backs, but everyone just wins. Everyone just sides with Peter on this.
Carlos brought this up, but what do you think about that ISIS
Oh yeah,
lady?
Could we talk about that?
yeah, we can.
Yes.
I mean,
What's gonna happen to us?
well, cause I know YouTube is like YouTube cracks down on like top.
Oh
like
yes,
that.
YouTube cares what we have to say, huh?
Hey, they're going down on everyone, man.
It cares about us in general. They care about you, Aaron. Moss,
Yeah.
brethren.
I think they're starting to promote my videos. I was on my regular my personal account, and then all of a sudden out of nowhere, just like one of my videos popped up in my on the homepage, like recommended, and I was like, really? And then my brother said the same thing. He never watched any of my videos on his new tablet, and it just popped up out of nowhere.
Child friendly.
So I was like, oh, is YouTube like promoting my stuff
I mean, it
Like-
could be because you're on the same IP, but I don't know.
now? I don't know.
No, but then to his cousin.
Wait, he said his brother.
My brother.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, it's probably because you're on the same IP.
Oh, I mean, that's still pretty cool if it's like, cause like it never did that before, and then just like out of nowhere, 2 videos get pops up in my homepage. I'm like, well, finally, after I end my series, then I'm gonna start getting recommended.
I told you, Moss Brethren was holding you back.
Moss Brethren was holding me
I mean,
back.
I mean, him too, but Moss Monday.
Moss brethren. He
Moss-
himself.
I am
Like,
holding
you're,
myself
You're
back.
totally creating the social blade as the D.
Okay, who cares about Social Blade, man? I'm gonna come back to you. I don't. I like how I said I was taking a break, and then like 2 weeks, like probably like a week and a half later, my cousin told me this. Like I said I was gonna take a long break, and he was like, "How you come back after a week and a half, saying you're gonna upload it again?" I said I was gonna start vlogging in that episode, but I haven't recorded anything since then.
Get on it.
Yeah. Make
So
gameplay
what do
videos.
you think about it?
Oh yeah, the ISIS lady. We just totally
Yeah.
off track.
Yeah. What do you think about it?
Man, she's stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, do you want to give context?
Oh yeah. I mean,
The
just
background information.
yeah, just give it. You know.
Of
the
course, you
story,
know
Carlos.
more about it,
Okay.
right?
So, okay. A lady. I think she was born in Alabama. I think. Let me just fact check this picture.
I'm pretty sure it was Alabama.
Okay, she was born in Alabama, and I guess she was a student here and everything, and then she leaves and joins like those Islamic,
Islamic
countries.
State terrorist group.
yeah, ISIS.
Mhm.
And I think she got married and everything. She was a kid and everything. And then like I think what country beat ISIS was in the UK. Didn't the UK drive ISIS out?
I think it was everyone.
Okay, everyone.
Oh no.
East-
Although I think it was the
The world.
no the oh, I forgot they have a name, but it's like it was like a resistance force against ISIS in
Oh whatever.
the
So
country
ISIS
itself.
loses, right? ISIS lost and everything. And then now like the lady wants to enter back the country as a citizen.
but I mean she
And
would
she
get
wants to-
arrested, right?
She wants to bring her child and everything. saying, "Oh, la da this, la da that." Like, I'm not a threat.
No,
Like,
you
All
literally
I'm saying is
joined.
that that kid is not gonna survive.
she said that, like, she honestly regrets it and was willing to go to jail. But it's like, why come then? I mean, I know
Exactly.
you want your kid to grow up nice, but like, I don't think your kid's gonna grow up loving the America.
Yeah.
You know, no, with like,
Well, I mean, it depends. How old is her kid? Because like,
Like,
if it's still young, wait, was it a boy or a girl? Do they say?
child.
Gender
Well,
doesn't matter,
If
dude.
if they are like young, I mean, they might not hate America if they don't grow up with their mom. Because like, definitely she shouldn't be allowed back in.
Mhm.
Like
Interesting.
you don't
So,
leave
what's
America.
What's
I
being
mean,
questioned is like her citizenship. Like,
I feel like
Did
as,
she
I
lose?
feel like as
I
soon as you
think-
join like a terrorist group, you should like just like
no, I think you do lose it because to be a citizen,
because
you need to, like,
you're
say,
that's treason,
"This
isn't
my
it?
country." It is treason.
It's treason. So
It's
yeah,
treason.
so she's not a citizen anymore.
And then
Because
Trump was
she
like,
already surrendered her passport and shit.
Yeah. So
Trump said no, and like I think people were giving him crap for saying no. Like,
No,
bro,
what?
what?
No, like people are too crazy. Like
Wait,
that's
were
like
people giving him crap or were they
Were they?
giving her crap?
I don't
I mean,
remember.
I feel like
Either way,
that's
there's
a pretty
there's two idiots on the spectrum here, so
that's
I
a
don't
pretty
know.
bipartisan like thing. Like no one is accepting terrorists into this country. Like it doesn't matter like your political thing. Like she shouldn't be allowed back in.
Like I kind of agree. Like yeah, you can say what you want. You were born here, sure. You
Yeah,
were a
but-
citizen
yeah.
at one point,
But like once you
but
like
you're basically considered an enemy.
yeah,
Mhm.
that was treason.
So
Like
it's
that
like,
that's literally treason.
It's not looking good for you. I don't know.
Is that where we're gonna end the
Yeah.
podcast on that?
It's interesting. No,
On the
don't-
treason.
Don't,
Yeah.
don't end it on treason. No.
Yeah. I
No.
mean, we could
So,
go.
yeah.
What depends? You guys
So
want to
wait,
do, you guys want to do
wait.
a 60-minute podcast or a 45-minute
No.
podcast?
Oh, hell no.
'Cause
So
we're
wait,
at
so what do you think,
40
Aaron?
minutes right now.
Yes or no? Should be in or not?
Wait, what?
Should she be allowed in, Aaron?
No. I mean, if
No,
if
Steph
she's
said no
allowed,
too. Dustin, what do you
Yeah, I
say?
said
No.
No.
Okay, so around no. All right, leave in the comments what you think. If you
Oh,
say
yeah.
yes,
yeah. I mean, like if
subscribe.
she
If you say
if
no,
she
subscribe.
if,
Wait, what? We're ending on treason?
no.
No.
I mean, if
It
she
should
does
have
come
been
back
on
in, she
script.
should go to jail, right? I mean, like that's not even. Do you get a
Yeah.
trial for that? That's treason.
I don't think. Well,
I mean,
you would get
due
a
process,
trial
right?
just
Due
to
process.
have process, but
Yeah.
you'd be in jail once
Yeah.
you joined.
I don't want to end the podcast on treason.
We could end it on
Alright,
Crips and Cat. So how many cats have you Crips stomped recently?
Okay, stop. we gotta end it with an uplifting story. Someone find something. Oh, you guys heard about that guy who wants to sue his parents for giving birth to him?
No.
Okay, so
Is
there's
this your uplifting story?
Wait,
Huh?
is that true?
yeah, it's
Is
true.
this
That's true. Then that's.
I'm not even lying. It was like so like like everyone thought he was a troll, but let me tell you the story.
Indian man to sue parents for giving birth to him.
Yeah.
Indian? That's not me.
No.
That's not my people. I don't know who that guy is.
He's the actual. Like, I think he's like actually from India itself.
There's a whole photo here with him with like a fake beard. It says, "Why should I suffer? Why must I be stuck in traffic?
Yeah.
Why must I work? Why must
Wait,
I
you said
face
why
wars?
must I be stuck in traffic?
Yeah. Why must I face wars? Why
What?
must I feel pain or depression?
me
Why
every
should I
day.
do anything when I don't want to? Many questions, one answer. Someone had you for their pleasure."
Yeah. So okay, I have the art. So it says his name is Raphael Samuel.
Raphael. He's
he's-
a Ninja Turtle.
He said he has a great relationship with his parents, but
Totally.
he compares having
Alright, end of
children.
story.
He compares having children to kidnapping and slavery.
What?
I don't know. He's from
Yo,
he's
What
a
does he
That's like-
compare? What does he
that's like-
compare sexual intercourse to? Rape?
That's like the whole
I don't
thing
know.
with like the uncircumcision, where like kids are mad at their parents for circumcising them without their consent. It's like, what? Shut up.
yeah.
Fuck you, Dad.
And it's just like it's like something so minor. Like if he's so like against it, then never mind. But like he said he's a 27-year-old from Mumbai and he's an anti-natalist, and those are people who wait, can someone Google what that is?
Wait, anti what?
Anti-natalist. Natalist. I would Google it, but like I know what it is roughly, but I don't want to get it wrong. So just like
It's a philosophical position that assigns negative value to birth.
yeah. So he doesn't believe that people should have children. He started like a movement in India.
Bro, he
But
bugging if he thinks
He
people
wants
aren't
to
gonna have
he
sex.
wants to break. Okay, so the anti-natalist movement is gaining traction in India as younger people resist social pressure to have children, because in like the Indian kind of like or like I can't speak because like I'm not like fully Indian, but like as like someone whose ancestors were from India, it's really like a big thing to like have kids in our culture. Like they really like if you're like if you don't have kids, you're just basically like a failure. So he's trying to like break that kind of like mold, and especially
Okay,
he's
that's understandable. Yeah.
yeah, but like he's also like I think he's also doing it because like India is it's got like what 1.3 billion people, so that's like another reason I think why he's like supporting this movement.
Mhm.
But then a lot of people are thinking by the way he's like acting and like dressing and thing, a lot of people think he's just a big troll. That's just like just he's like going along with this troll for the long run. Cause like he doesn't have like his face shown. Like he has this big like fake beard and like he wears
The
these.
only reason why he doesn't have his face shown is because in India there's like some really sketchy shit that goes down.
Oh, I guess yeah. But
Won't
like
they
he has,
kill him?
but he's like
Yeah,
he's
like he'll get fucking
Yeah, but
assassinated.
he has like a really like big following though in India, and like his real name is out there.
Your name is what?
His like he put his real name out there, Raphael Samuel, and I think he's suing his parents, but his parents are lawyers, so it's like
Dude, that's the real challenge, bro. If he wins that, oh my god, God bless his soul.
Yo, for
Holy
real.
moly.
But that's just crazy thing about like suing your parents over giving birth to you. Like that's just something crazy.
I'm with the vision. I mean, JK. That's just weird. Like I said, it's like the whole thing with like the circumcision thing.
Yeah. I don't know. I actually didn't know that was a big thing up until like recently. Cause like
People are mad.
I never saw. I never thought it was like a problem.
That also doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Thanks guys for coming along. Remember to curb stop your daily cat.
Your daily cat.
Daily cat. He's gonna see
Bodega
one
cat.
cat per day.
Yeah, get those cat points up and let us know. We'll do a giveaway.
Yeah.
Whoever have the highest amount.
Let us know what cat
Let us
you
know
beat
your
up.
your cat curb stomp level.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Link
mine's,
us,
mine's level
remember?
0.
and we'll make sure to call PETA on you.
Yeah. All right. Thank you all so much for watching.
Listening.
Oh yeah, listening. Oh, this is on YouTube, so
Yeah,
they're watching it.
No one would fucking
Oh,
watch this.
if
Wait,
any
wait,
if
by the way,
anybody knows
wait.
how to upload podcasts onto iTunes or Google Play or any of these podcast sites,
It's like
let me
just
know.
Google.
Let me. I use Google Play,
I use
Wait.
a podcast.
Google Podcasts. Yeah, that's I only listen to podcasts nowadays.
Yeah, so do
Yeah.
I. So do I.
What podcast do you listen to?
Well, I listen to the.
Go through your list. Let's hear it. Let's
I
fill
mean,
some time.
I only have two. I only have two now.
Really?
Yeah, but I have Conan O'Brien's new podcast.
Oh yeah.
There's the
so-
Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend and the official podcast.
Oh, you still watch? You still listen to them?
Yeah,
All right. Let me tell you mine. Well, mine's are mostly like
wrestling,
I mean like a good amount of them.
like all of them.
No, I'd say probably like 1, 2, 3, 4,
Five.
5. 5 out of like 12.
Like 5 out of 6.
5 out of 2, 4, 6,
what are we rating?
8, 10.
No,
12.
He's counting his podcasts
Yeah, like 5 out of 16.
or wrestling.
I would go through the names, but I was like, I listen to 16 podcasts. I don't know if you guys care.
Oh, Aaron, do you listen to the David Tennant
Huh.
podcast?
The who?
How'd you figure out
David
that I
Tennant.
didn't care?
He has a podcast.
Yeah,
Wait, what's it called?
David Tennant does a podcast.
Oh, really?
That's funny.
Oh, that would be cool to listen to.
Everyone does a
Should be like-
podcast nowadays.
Yeah, that's so
Uh,
true. Remember when we started, no one had a podcast. No,
Dude,
no. When we first started talking about
Dude,
podcasts,
I think our title should change. Our title should be
everyone has
Aaron,
a
Carlos,
podcast.
Dustin, Sam does a podcast.
Yeah, we do a podcast.
We do a podcast. That's the new name. Oh, why don't we just name it that?
Yeah.
Yo, Carlos,
We.
mock up the designs, all right?
Hello.
We do
Alright.
podcasts.
Carlos, just get Leanne to do it. We'll bring them in too.
What is this? Wait.
All right. Thank you everyone for watching, and we'll see you all next week.
What?
Alright, cool.